morning, Mason. It's a beautiful day today. Good morning. Yes, it is. You seem to be in a good mood. What's up with you? Me? It's nothing. I was just remembering the first day I was outside the gates of the high school. Now this place is a sanctuary. A lot's changed. It sure has. We used to be not that close, but look at us now. I'm thankful, Mason. We moved past it all and built something together. You're right. We are friends now, Tobias. But I'm glad we gave you a second chance. You saved my life a few times after that. You're fucking right, I did. I'd do anything for these people. Even die if I had to. Dinner is at my place tonight. That is, if you're still up for it. I'll see you then. See you later, buddy. Wait, Tobias. I'm glad that we didn't kill each other back then. It feels like a lifetime ago, but I can't express it enough. Thank you, Mace. Regardless of where we are now, I hope you know that nothing will fix what I've taken from you, but I try every day to make it up to these people. I'm sorry, but it's nothing personal. It's nothing personal. It's nothing personal. It's nothing personal. I'm sorry for... Look, it's nothing personal. But I have people to look after too. I'm sorry. Good morning, Mason. How you feeling? I'm alright. I had a weird dream, that's all. Yeah, same here. Last night with that girl, that happened, right? Because that was a big fucking plot twist if you ask me. This is William from Hamilton. Can you hear me, Brian? Yes. How's everything back home? It's going fine. We're just getting things ready to bring to the trade post. How's the Mason situation doing? Should have a final decision made by tomorrow. None of it sits well with me. Well, we will hold off on leaving until you say so, boss. William out. Did you find anything else about Mason? What? No, I'm sorry, Troy. He's a tough man. I'm sure he did what he had to do. Yeah, I'm sure he did too. We need to come to a conclusion about Mason's fate. By tomorrow morning, this should be resolved. Brian, I understand that this complicates things, but 2 of my men are dead. Mason murdered them. Wes, we talked about it. This was self-defense. How many times do I have to say it? Chris and Scott engaged in a fight. Alvin and Mason got involved. Mason could have simply diffused the situation, but he killed them both. There must be some kind of punishment. I know. I think that Mason should never be allowed to lead over our people again. I have come to 2 possible outcomes. Either he is to remain at the trade post, or he must stay at Hamilton. Either way, he's not in charge of any former peacekeepers or our new people. I'm with you, Trevor. Hamilton might be the best bet for Mace, honestly. It could be like he's on household arrest. Yeah, it could work. Wes, will you consider it? That sounds like a potentially good idea. Good. We will work out the kinks this evening. Tomorrow at 8 a.m. we will hold a meeting and tell everyone what we decided. Thank you, guys. Of course, Brian. I agree with the household arrest, but Mason needs to be held accountable for what he did. I need to please my people too. I just want what's best for the people of the sanctuary. Look at that, Alden. We didn't even need those peacekeepers' helps to finish. They did help contribute, but it's nice that we were able to finish things up. Especially the wall. Now I can rest a little bit easier.
Now we just need to fortify around the gate.
True. A chain is only as strong as its weakest link, and that gate sure as hell is the weakest point. I've been thinking, Eve, about maybe moving here. It's growing on me. I know you'd rather stay back at Hamilton, but look at this place.
I'm not opposed to it as long as I'm with you.
This could be a new beginning for you and I.
It's nice to see you being optimistic for once.
I know I shouldn't need to tell you this, but it makes me feel better about it. Just stay safe and don't stay out past dusk. Listen, buddy, I know I can't handle myself, but my sister sure as hell can. We'll be fine. You're such a tool, Daniel. If something happens, just radio us. We will. And if Brian or Trevor radios the church about what's going on with Mason, please make sure we hear it too. I'm gonna be listening, but in case we get busy, check in with us. No problem. Check the traps and clear out any of the dead that are near the church.
Can we get going? You two can talk about it when we get back.
Sure thing, sis. See you in a while.
Look at you being a leader.
I'm a lot of things, but a leader is not one of them.
I think you could, if it means anything.
Don't give up, dude. Yeah, I was watching. How do you do it? It kicks a lot. Nathan told me he would teach me, but that never ended up happening. Yeah, it takes practice. Fortunately for you, I'm the best guy with a crossbow in all the sanctuary. No offense, but Nathan was the best archer. Just because he's dead doesn't mean it isn't true anymore. He was good, but like you said, he's gone. I'm the next best thing. Here, just look at the targets. Alright, what now? I just aim and shoot? Sort of. Pick your target, aim, take a deep breath, and then shoot. Okay. So, are you gonna try it again? Or are we gonna keep staring at those cups? Can you try first? Sure. See, you make it look so easy. I had to learn, but I had to train myself. You got me. So first, you need to switch hands. You're a lefty now because of your eye. It's gonna feel like it kicks a lot more, but you'll get used to it. Okay. It feels so weird. Don't worry, it won't someday. Now aim, take a deep breath, and fire whenever you're ready. Damn, good job, John. I did it. Thanks, Trevor. Yeah, kid. Don't worry, one day you'll be better than me. Well, that's a creepy looking tree.
It's a tree, Daniel.
Yeah, but it looks like it's straight out of a fucking Scooby-Doo cartoon. Remember watching those as kids?
Yes, Daniel. The trap should be nearby. We should be cautious. It's been a few days and a lot of noise was made at the church during that fight.
Was that a horn?
Maybe the dead hit it. Or maybe it's someone. Come on, let's check it out.
I'm sorry about all the arguing, Wes. It's fine, Trev. I'm just trying to do right by our people. I was gonna go out beyond the walls if you want to join. Sure thing, Wes. What for? Oh, just some stuff I stashed away. You'll see. Tomorrow we'll announce the final verdict. Wes wants you to have a few additional consequences, but other than that, it's all settled. I'm fine with atoning and pleasing Wes. Staying at Hamilton as your advisor sounds fine to me. I'll miss visiting my wife's grave, but it's what's best. I told you everything would be fine. Mason, I'm sorry for fighting them. It should be me in this cell, not you. No, Chris. You didn't kill him. I did. This one's on me. That car looks familiar. It should. Remember when we hid some supplies and weapons in that car right before we went back to the high school? Yeah, I totally forgot about that because nothing bad happened afterwards. Nothing bad happened until a few days ago. The ammo situation at the sanctuary is fine, but Hamilton has more firepower than we do. Yeah, but we don't need firepower. We should leave this out here, just in case. Let's check and see if it's even still in there. Damn, it's all still here. Great. Now let's head back. Just leave it. I hear the dead coming. I got you, Trev. Thanks, Wes. No problem, Trev. Let's grab the stuff and go. Fine, just make it quick. I know you probably don't want to talk about it, but what made you kill that woman's brother? After you destroyed the high school, my people were on the road. I did what had to be done to keep my people alive. Unfortunately, that meant killing others. I started to just take and kill in order to make sure my family stayed alive. I remember her brother vaguely. He begged me to leave him, but I killed him. You and I are both monsters. I belong in here, just as much as you. Shut the fuck up, Mace. You don't belong in here. Yeah, you killed her brother. You did what you had to, though. You said it yourself. It's a dog-eat-dog world nowadays. You know, I saved that woman right before you found me out there all those months ago. What made you do that, Tobias? I don't know. When I escaped, I really did have no intention on coming back. I just wanted to run away and start over on a clean slate. I ran into a few individuals on the road. Some good, others not so much. One night, I heard someone screaming while I was walking through an old town. I was just gonna keep walking and mind my own business. But then I went towards those screams. This group was terrorizing that woman and another man. I killed them all. I beat in the ringleader's head. I told that woman about this place and it looks like she found it. You really aren't the same man anymore, huh? I mean, it's still me. I still have this emptiness in me. I've made a lot of mistakes. I know that, and I don't expect anyone to forgive me. But I have to live with it, and that, let me tell you, is my life sentence. You too have to live with all the lives you've taken, Mace, but that doesn't make you a bad man. I don't know if I could ever forgive you, Tobias, just as I doubt that Julie will ever forgive me. But I can see that you've changed. The man you were is dead, though. I can see that. Look at us. We used to be at each other's throats. Mortal enemies. Now, we're cellmates. Both atoning for our actions. You're still an asshole, I'll give you that. I know I am. Sometimes I wonder, what could have happened if we met sooner? Perhaps before the dead started walking around. It's a shame, really. Under different circumstances, I think we could have been really great friends. You and I both played the hands we were dealt, Tobias. And here we are. This isn't the end. For you at least, Mason. I belong in here. But you? Well, the new world needs you, Mason. Everyone out there will soon learn that. I'm not sure about that, Tobias. I really fucked up this time. I didn't need to kill Scott and Alvin. No, you did. Those two were always a problem. Sooner or later, they would have killed someone you cared for, so trust me when I say this. They deserve to die. Where have you been? I went and got more firepower, for when we need it. So what's happening with Mason? Is he gonna die? The others won't agree with it, Julie. I want him dead for what he did to you, but I am not sure if now is the right time. Honey, I haven't asked much from you since we met. I accept you for who you are, and I know that you've had to kill a lot of people. Mason is the last person you need to kill. This is the only thing I'll ever ask you to do. I'll see what I can do. I'd be going against Trevor and Brian's wishes. They might exile me for it, honestly. because as much as I hate Mason, it was self-defense for what he did to Alvin.
What Mason did to Scott was not self-defense, however. Who cares if they exile us? We don't need these people. Let's pack up tonight. You kill Mason, and I'll make sure we can leave.
Alright, Julie. You know, there might be a way to kill Mason and not suffer the consequences. It's gonna be fine. Leave it to me, honey.
Everything's gonna be okay, Dad. You can count on me.
I know I can, buddy. I just wanted to tell you that I'm so proud of the man you've become. You don't even need me anymore. Dad, I'll always need you. I might be growing up, but I'll always look up to you. Good. I love you, John. Get some rest. All this will be over tomorrow morning. Beautiful night tonight.
Yeah, it sure is.
It reminds me of back when we first met. Those first few months were spent out in the elements. Nothing but ourselves to protect us.
It's crazy to think how long ago that was. Ever since we arrived at Hamilton, things have been really nice.
That is until Scott and Alvin died. Yeah. I hope everything works out for Mace. He's a good man. He can be brutal, but he'd do anything to protect his family.
And we're a part of that family now too. It's hard to remember a time when we weren't. Isn't that strange?
I know, but everything works itself out. Hamilton is home now, and I don't think we would ever have to leave Hamilton. Whatever happens, we will do what we have to in order to keep it going.
Yeah. Hey, have you heard from Daniel yet?
He told me earlier that they were checking out some noises near them. He should be getting back to me soon. Hey guys, it's Daniel. Everything's clear out here if you can hear me. Hello? Hello? I think that car over there was the horn we heard. The dead must have hit it. Probably the one I just killed, actually.
Yeah, most likely, but it's good we checked. It could have been people.
Oh look, another loner. I got this one. I fucking love this hammer.
Speaking of love, have you told Shelby that yet?
That's personal.
Oh please, since when does my brother like to be private about his love life?
I don't know. I'm just surprised she's still interested in me.
You've made it official, right?
No. Do people still do that nowadays?
Daniel, Stacy and Chris got married. Asking a girl to be your girlfriend is something you still do.
Alright, I'll ask her, jeez. Wait, is that really another walker?
It must have been the horn. Any nearby walkers would have heard it.
You're right. It's not that surprising, I guess. I'll take care of it real quick, and we need to get back to the church soon. Jesus Christ. Sarah, run! It's a herd! Good morning. The meeting's in 10 minutes. You ready to get this over with, Mace? I sure am. Let's go. Alright guys, let's do this. Trev, I'll catch up. I'm gonna give Tobias his food real quick. No problem, just be quick. We need you there to ensure everyone's satisfied. It's a little early for food, don't you think, Wes? We need to talk. I got nowhere else to be, so let's hear it. Thank you all for coming. I know it's early, but I think it's important to settle this now rather than later. As you all know, 2 residents of the sanctuary died in a fight at the trade post. Mason killed them, though after an investigation took place, it was ruled as self-defense. Before anyone gets upset over that verdict, I want to state that Mason Theron is going to stay at Hamilton from now on, just to ensure that nothing else happens. Mason, you may now speak.
I don't know that many of you. It's crazy to think that we are finally at a point where we are big enough that some of us don't even know each other. But that's not why I'm up here to talk. I know some of you may not like me. I know I'm not a good man. But I'm a survivor. Just like everyone else alive right now. We've all had to do some pretty terrible things just to stay alive. I have a tremendous amount of respect and empathy for anybody who is still alive right now. I've killed many people. I do feel some remorse for it. But I did it so that my people, my family, could be alive today. But what happened at that church? I do not feel remorse for what I did. I saw my friend, Chris, almost murdered by 2 men. I stopped that. Anyone who thinks that killing is the solution is going to lose. I might not like killing, but I'll do what I have to in order to protect you. All of you. Because we are all one family now, regardless of what we've done to each other. Mason's right. We are family. Families protect each other. Mason was justified in killing Alvin, but he's guilty in murdering Scott, and for that I sentence him to death. What? You can't. Wes, that wasn't what we agreed on. Peyton, lower your gun. This is for Alvin and Scott. Get on your knees, Mason. Right now. What the fuck? What is he doing outside his cell, Wes? No, not like this. This is an important day. Some of you remember who we used to be. We are all still family. But if you're in this family, you'll be answering to me and Tobias. This can't be happening. Welcome back, boss. I have faith that you'll lead us in a better direction. I've been thinking a lot about what I'd do if I got out of that 6x6. I'm sorry it has to be this way, Mace. Alright, Wes. What's the play? Well, Tobias, Mason needs to pay for his crimes. If that's what you think needs to happen, go right ahead. Be the man. I know some of you may want to look away, but this is important. This is justice. This is how we protect each other. We can't let people get away with murder. I'm sorry, Mason. I hope you know. I have no ill feelings towards you. I do this to anybody who did what you did. It's nothing personal. May God have mercy on you.